Hello, everyone. Justin LaCertosa here in Las Vegas alongside the Bron Breakker himself. A lot of people call him the next big thing. If you don't know his name, you'll know it soon. But, Bron, we talked to Brett Yormark yesterday a lot about the relationship with the Big 12 and the WWE. We heard his thoughts on that, but being from the WWE and being under Paul Levesque, obviously, who's trying to revolutionize the entertainment business around WWE, what do you sort of feel like this partnership means?
Man, I think this is huge. I really do.
We got my guy Big E here as well, future WWE Hall of Famer. How you doing?
I'm good. Sorry. Continue, sir. Continue.
Yeah, I mean, I think this partnership is huge. I think it's going to open up, avenues for so many great things for both places, and we get to do stuff like this. This is fantastic. Today's been great. You know what I mean? What do you think?
Yeah. Obviously, we were very excited to partner with the Big 12 last year during the season, the Big 12 title game. You saw the WWE insignia on the field. Very exciting. Also, we have this Big 12 homecoming tour that we'll be partnering with. We do a thing called Campus Rush. We're looking for talent, so we're going to Colorado, we'll be going to Utah, and some other Big 12 schools. So, very exciting partnership with Big 12. And look, Big 12 and WWE. But look, Bron and I, huge college football fans, so we're geeking out being here today. So, being a part of this Big 12 WWE collaboration, it's a thing of beauty.
And not only you guys are college football fans, you were college football players. Yep. Being at the Big 12, you guys said you were just fans. Any predictions on who's taking home that title, that WWE championship that you're holding right there?
Ooh, that's a great question. I will say, and I said this earlier, but I think the Big 12 is the most wide open league in the country. You legitimately have maybe almost 10 schools that could win it all this year. I'm gonna, if I had to hazard a guess, I'm gonna go Utah. I think Utah's had a great run. But yeah, it's gonna be a really fun year in the Big 12.
Bron, how about you?
I think my man Deion Sanders has been getting after it in the offseason, right? I think he's been getting his boys, getting his team right, getting that offensive line right. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I think Colorado's 100%.
Okay, we'll see. Look, I'm an Iowa guy. And I say that because consistency. I think Coach Ferentz has been there since '99. You have Coach Whittingham, who's been at Utah for a very long time, and I think he's established a tradition at Utah. And I think they've done some great things in the Pac-12, and I think they're going to do big things in the Big 12.
A lot of different schools in this conference. I'm an Arizona State guy. That's what I cover. You guys have any expectations for them at all?
Arizona State? Mm-hmm. I feel like Arizona State's a tough team, and I think they – I mean, like Big E said, man, there's a handful of teams I think that are going to be in contention this year. I think it's wide open. I just don't. It's kind of a tough one to tell. You know what I mean? Because we got through spring ball. And spring ball's spring ball. It's just kind of trying to get the right guys on the bus. Type of thing. So I don't know. I mean, I think it could go any way. I mean, it's anybody's game. You know what I mean?
I think a lot of the talking heads are expecting the Sun Devils to have a bit of a tougher year. But again, the conference is wide open. So I'm excited to see. Sometimes when expectations are low, that's when you sneak up on people,
And obviously a lot of top-tier players in this conference. You guys are professional wrestlers. You're part of one of the greatest tag teams of all time. You're just getting up and coming, but I know you, Baron Corbin, had that thing down in NXT, the Mad Dogs. Just wanted to ask you guys, one player in this conference, either current or just historically, if you were to choose a tag team partner, who's that going to be?
Wow, a lot of pressure. Man, I need a second to think about this.
All time, past, present, whatever you want.
He's a big Bosworth guy, but the Bos,
Brian Bosworth.
Were they? That was before. Were they in the Big 12 then?
In '84, right?
Yeah. I can't remember.
I don't know.
Are we counting that?
That counts. That counts.
Okay.
That counts for now. I'm pretty sure they were the Big 12. That's something that we'll fact check. Okay. But
you're going Boz? Yeah. That's a great call.
And why is that?
Because he's awesome. It's the Boz. It's the Boz, man.
Nothing else than that. How about you, Big E?
Oh man, this is a tough one. In the history of the Big 12. Man, it would not be anyone from Iowa State. I'll tell you that. That is, yes, yes. No Cyclones allowed. I'm so sorry, but as an Iowa guy, I cannot condone that. My answer is I'm gonna piggyback on the Bosworth answer because that's, he had the mentality, very intense man. We actually got to go to the Oklahoma spring game. We got to take a picture with the Boz, and this man was geeking out meeting the Boz.
Bron turned into a fan real quick.
Big boss fan, man. He's in the longest yard too. I mean, dude's the most. I feel like the toughest power move, borderline in the history of this conference, maybe college football, was he had so much hate from the fans and from the crowd. People couldn't stand him, so he had his own company make T-shirts and sell them to the enemy, and he got rich off of. I mean,
It's a great tactic. Who's gonna say no? I mean, that's.
Also, I'd like to change my answer. I came up with one. This man, as a defensive lineman, was a Heisman finalist. I'm talking about Nebraska's own Ndamukong Suh.
Yeah, he's tough. He's still going.
Bro, yeah, he still is wild. And that man, has an intensity about him, an aggression about him. Nebraska, yeah, when they were still in the Big 12 at the time. They were in the Big 12, so yeah.
I remember him in college.
Yes, a monster.
Pick. That is not a bad
Thank
pick
you.
at all.
Very
I mean,
good one.
this guy knows.
Robert Griffin III.
Okay, that's your tag partner?
Possibly.
Okay. That's
Former
fast,
Heisman Trophy winner, former teammate of mine.
very athletic.
But is he faster? Is he
Michael
fat?
Crabtree from Texas Tech,
That's another great one.
wide receiver. Remember
Okay.
that legendary touchdown on the sideline where he caught the pass and then tiptoed and then right.
But who's faster running the ropes, you or RG3?
Him and I have had this argument before.
Really?
We have. We were running sprints together on the field, and I was running with the mids. It was like skills, mids, bigs type of thing, and I was running with the mids, and they were like, if you really want to sharpen the sword, you go over there with skills. So I was running over there with them boys, and we've had this argument before. He's a track guy. So I was a wrestler, so I mean we never raced, him and I, but I don't know. He can go.
And now, real quick, too, sometimes in some certain situations, professional wrestlers only as good as their wise man, their advocate, their manager, whatever you want to call it. One coach, either current or in the past, that you would choose as your advocate or ring manager.
In the Big 12?
We got one in here today, Deion Sanders. We just mentioned
Okay,
him.
you're a big Deion
Not a-
guy.
That's SEC.
Yeah.
I just said
Right.
I was going to say Nick
You
Saban.
Deion?
Yeah, I think Dion. Right?
I mean, no better mouthpiece than that, right?
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hey. Les Miles, Kansas.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
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 Really got to think here.
What about Kansas State? Schneider?
Another legend. Yeah, yep. I'm going to go Coach Whittingham again. That consistency.
Mike
Gundy?
Gundy. Yeah.
You're Gundy guy.
Not a bad take. He was here yesterday.
He
so-
was. He was. And I heard there was a lot of scuttlebutt about his appearance. A lot of talk. Yes.
Yeah. Quarterback. Right? I don't know, man.
A lot of options you throw out there.
I feel like Les Miles was at West Virginia, too. Back in the day. Was he?
Think so. Could be wrong, but that's another thing we got to fact check.
He's a legend.
He's in the Big 12. He's a Big 12 coach.
Was he?
Yeah. Oklahoma State.
He was LSU.
And Oklahoma State. Was he at West Virginia too?
I don't know.
I can't remember. But
Maybe.
Yeah.
Been around the block.
I don't know.
But real quick to wrap this up, we're here at Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas, the home of WrestleMania 41. Most likely going to be your first WrestleMania. Again, if you don't know his name, you're going to know it soon. Obviously, you've been out of action. But for both of you, still being, involved in the WWE, you're up and coming, and you're still doing commentary, hopefully on the way to return sometime soon. What are some things that you guys are looking forward to WrestleMania in Vegas?
Oh, it's going to be massive. For one, the thing is, it's not just Saturday and Sunday of WrestleMania. We're here for an entire week. I said this earlier, but I am a tad concerned about my coworkers being in Vegas for a week. But I think for the fans and for us alike, it'll be a blast to be here in Vegas. It's such a great home for sports and entertainment. So we're excited. A lot of buzz about Vegas. It's just going to be such a massive event. I feel like for anyone who's followed the product the last year or two, it's been in such a great place. So much excitement having The Rock back. And now, too, with Endeavor, TKO as well. We have the UFC collab. So I'm sure, Vegas being the home of UFC, I'm sure there will be some UFC involvement as well. But it's going to be a very, very big WrestleMania. Just that entire week's going to be massive.
Bron, how about you?
Man, I'm excited, man. I couldn't be more excited for WWE to be here. Man, this is cool. It's a big fight feeling here. It's like Big E, we've been saying it all day, man. WWE's really, really hot right now. It's an exciting time to be a WWE fan, and it's only going to get bigger, you know. And you know, for me personally, hopefully this will be my first WrestleMania, and it'll be one I never forget. So.
Well, thank you guys both. We're here with former WWE champion Big E and future WWE champion Bron Breakker here in Las Vegas at Allegiant Stadium. We'll see you guys later. Have a good day.